Welcome to Mr. Movie Scout, your go-to channel for movie reviews where we scout the best and the worst in cinema. Today, we're diving into Dune, Part 2, a movie of 2024, an epic science fiction film that has sparked a lot of buzz. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the production. Dune, Part 2 was brought to us by Legendary Pictures and presented by Warner Brothers Pictures. These studios are known for their previous reputation, and they definitely left their mark on this film. The movie is directed by Denis Villeneuve, who has previously worked on Blade Runner, Sicario, and Arrival. Denis Villeneuve shows meticulous world building and striking visual style in this film, which is marked by sweeping landscapes and naturalistic lighting. He balances epic action sequences with deep character exploration, maintaining a deliberate pacing that allows audiences to absorb the complexities of Frank Herbert's narrative. Villeneuve's vision emphasizes serious themes of destiny, power, and ecological responsibility, aligning with the philosophical undertones of the source material. His collaboration with composer Hans Zimmer enhances the film's atmosphere, aiming to deliver a thought-provoking and immersive cinematic experience that reflects the story and his unique directorial approach. As for the cast, Dune, Part 2 stars Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, and Josh Brolin among others. Now, let's dive into the story. Dune, Part 2 opens with Princess Irulan, daughter of Emperor Shaddam IV, reflecting on her father's betrayal of House Atreides. On Arrakis, Paul Atreides and his mother, Lady Jessica, take refuge with the Freemen after escaping House Harkonnen's brutal attack. While some Freemen suspect Paul and Jessica of espionage, others see them as the fulfillment of a prophecy foretelling the arrival of a savior from another world. The Freemen accept Paul, but Jessica is challenged to succeed Siege Tabar's dying Reverend Mother by consuming the Water of Life, a dangerous ritual that only a Bene Gesserit can survive. She succeeds, unlocking the memories of past Reverend Mothers and awakening the consciousness of her unborn daughter, Aelia. Together, they focus on uniting the Freemen, who are skeptical of the prophecy's truth. Paul embraces Freeman culture, becoming a legendary fighter known as Muad'Dib and leading raids against the Harkonnens. His love for the Freeman woman Chani grows, even as she suspects the prophecy was designed to manipulate them. Meanwhile, the Harkonnens plot their revenge, with the vicious Feyd-Rautha taking control of Arrakis after his brother Robin's failures. After a brutal attack on the Northern Freemen, Paul leads the survivors south. There, he drinks the Water of Life and gains extraordinary clairvoyant powers, seeing a path to victory but also a future of holy war. He learns of his true lineage as the son of Baron Harkonnen, which strengthens his resolve. Paul gathers the Southern Freemen for a final confrontation. Declaring himself the prophesied Lisan al-Gaib, he sends a challenge to Emperor Shaddam IV. The Emperor arrives with the elite Sardaukar troops, but the Freemen, riding giant sandworms and armed with atomics, overwhelm them. Paul captures the Emperor and executes Baron Harkonnen, seizing control of Arrakis. To secure political power, Paul demands to marry Princess Irulan, despite his love for Chani. In a final duel, Paul defeats Feyd-Rautha, securing his claim to the throne. However, his triumph is bittersweet as Chani, heartbroken by Paul's ambition, leaves him to ride into the desert alone on a sandworm. The film closes with Paul poised to lead the galaxy, as Jessica and Aelia foresee the beginning of a violent holy war in his name. The film runs for 1 hour and 56 minutes, and the length felt just right to capture the whole story. When it comes to performances, Dune, Part 2 features exceptional performances that elevate the film's already rich narrative. Timothée Chalamet delivers a nuanced portrayal of Paul Atreides, embodying both vulnerability and strength as he faces immense challenges. Zendaya's performance as Chani is equally compelling, bringing depth and resilience to her character. The supporting cast, including Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica and Austin Butler as Feyd-Rautha, adds further gravitas, with each actor skillfully conveying the complex emotions and stakes of their roles. Overall, the acting is a standout element, seamlessly enhancing the film's epic scope and intricate themes. Visually, Dune, Part 2 is a treat. The cinematography, led by Greg Fraser, excels through its masterful camera work and striking lighting choices. The film employs sweeping wide shots of the vast desert landscapes, immersing viewers in the epic scope of Arrakis, while intimate close-ups reveal the emotional depth of the characters. The interplay of natural and artificial light enhances the film's otherworldly aesthetic, creating a rich texture that complements the narrative. Additionally, the seamless integration of practical effects and CGI elevates the visual storytelling, making the fantastical elements feel tangible and grounded, ultimately contributing to the film's immersive atmosphere. As for how audiences receive this, Dune, Part 2 has generally received positive acclaim from audiences, who praised its ambitious storytelling, stunning visuals, and strong performances. Viewers appreciated the expansion of the intricate world building established in the first film, with many highlighting the development of key characters and their arcs. The pacing and direction were also noted for maintaining a sense of tension and excitement throughout. However, some audience members expressed that the film's complexity might be challenging to follow for those unfamiliar with the source material. Overall, the film has solidified its place as a cinematic achievement, with many fans eagerly discussing its themes and implications. With a budget of $190 million, the production quality is very high. It's clear the filmmakers spent each penny wisely and received $711.8 million from box office earnings. Finally, let's look at the ratings. On IMDb, Dune, Part 2 sits at 8.5 out of 10, while on Rotten Tomatoes, it has 92% from critics and an audience score of 95%. These scores align with what I personally thought about the film. Overall, Dune, Part 2 masterfully concludes the epic tale, delivering stunning visuals and powerful performances. It expands on the intricate world building and themes of power, destiny, and resistance introduced in the first part. The pacing is well structured, keeping audiences engaged as the story unfolds. With its ambitious scope and emotional depth, it's a fitting and thrilling end to Frank Herbert's classic saga. A must-see for fans of sci-fi and storytelling. That's it for today's review of Mr. Movie Scout. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next Movie Scout session. Let me know in the comments what you think of Dune, Part 2, and feel free to suggest what we should scout next.